Hello, this is Amanda Hughes, and I'm here to talk to you about virtual reality, specifically in the elementary social studies classroom. So just to give you a little background on what's happening in our district, the 5th grade classes in our district just completed a transition to the platooning model. This has made a difficult task for the social studies teachers. First, it is difficult to engage students for a full 40-minute period and integrate more exciting and engaging lessons. Also, special education students and CBAP students do not receive any support during social studies class, making it difficult for the teacher to find activities appropriate for everyone in the room. Virtual reality is an excellent bridge to assist the 5th grade social studies teachers. Virtual reality, or VR, is a computer accessory that could be utilized in each unit to engage the students while teaching them more about the world around them. VR can be used to visit historic sites such as Gettysburg. It can also be used to visit other geographical regions to learn more about the geography of the United States. Starting with the 5th grade social studies team could be a cost-saving way to pilot the new technology and create a team of individuals then able to train others. Our district has 4 elementary schools with a total of 18 sections of 5th grade. We only need to outfit 10 of these classrooms, as the students will rotate through these classrooms under the new platooning model. Only 10 educators would need to be trained in the use of the equipment. Proposal to begin with software applications already in place. So let's take a look at virtual reality in schools overall. A computerized application will give students a 3D experience to really engage them and show them the world around them. This can be utilized with a computer screen, a tablet screen, but to give them an even bigger experience, it really is awesome to be able to use 3D goggles. There are a few different versions of these goggles on the market. Virtual reality gives students the ability to visit museums, historic landmarks, and even go underwater. Specifically, let's take a look at Nearpod, because Nearpod is something our district has already been using and already loves. And our students are familiar with this format. And our students have already been utilizing this resource on a very basic level, and the VR could bring it to much bigger. 60% of Nearpod students are already using VR within the lessons, and this VR is only on the screen at this point. But now we want to enhance their learning experience with a higher level technology and hardware. Nearpod is looking to bring VR to all classrooms efficiently and cost effectively. So we are looking to bring VR goggles to these 10 social studies classrooms. Some of the benefits for our students would really be to make these moments more memorable. Also, students would be more engaged to have a better outcome, a better learning outcome. We would also specifically benefit the special education and CBAP students. With their variety of needs and abilities, many of those students are not able to read on a 5th grade level, and some of them are not able to read at all. For them to be able to wear VR goggles and experience a location or experience a field trip would definitely help them remember the material. We need to realize this does not replace the amazing lessons that are already in place that the teachers have created. It only is here to enhance the lesson. And in a sense, this brings equity to education. We live in a district where many of our students are able to afford trips around the world, and they come back to us each September explaining the amazing places they have visited over the summer, while some students are not able to visit all of these places. VR can bring a little bit of equity to that situation so that more students can see more places. Continuing to use Nearpod would show that we have over 28 different lessons to correspond to its virtual reality kits. Now that 28 is over 100, because if you notice, this fact is from 2016, and now they are over 100. With all good things come a few issues. So the first issue would be equity among the classrooms. Not all 10 teachers are going to be immediately comfortable with the new technology. So while one classroom might be jumping in and doing virtual reality on a weekly basis to become familiar with all different kinds of places, there could be another classroom where the teacher is a little bit more nervous about jumping in with 2 feet, and they might not all be able to use it right away. There could also be pushback from the teachers that this is just one more mandate and one more thing to do. And from parents, this could be just perceived as more screen time. One more thing that we have them look at and watch. What is the cost? Well, at this exact moment, it appears the cost for our district would be free. It has been advertised that anybody that has a Nearpod subscription, that Nearpod will provide the headsets at no cost. The headsets are compatible with the technology we already have in place. However, if this deal does seem too good to be true, and it's possible, for other VR experiences without Nearpod, the most cost-effective way would be to purchase the Google Cardboard, a do-it-yourself type of headset which integrates your smartphone to create a VR experience. Our school already has different kinds of devices and tablets that could be utilized for these types of things. Other headsets on the market could cost between $25 and $100, and depending on the needs, in the $25 to $35 range, that might be affordable. We would suggest about 5 per classroom for centers and rotations. However, depending on budget, it could be as simple as 5 per school, because then the teachers could rotate which day they are using the headsets for their lessons. The tech team is going to have to be on board with this. The tech team could lead a single mandatory training which will have an experiential education focus. The focus of this training should really be to give the teachers a chance to experience the technology and get excited about the technology. This excitement will give them some buy-in and will encourage them to bring the technology back to their classroom and want to learn more. Nearpod would require a little training due to the fact that we've been using it for so long. So any training there would have to be focused on the new teachers to make sure new teachers are up to skill on Nearpod. Other trainings could focus on virtual field trips to add excitement. The tech team may require training for troubleshooting issues with the headgear and the connections to the computer and network. However, reviews show that there have been very few issues with their technology. Some saying that their technology is minimal. It is a minimal viable product whose virtue is that it's affordable, available, and easy for teachers to implement. All of those sound like great things to have in our school. So people have been saying some great things about VR and VR in Nearpod and VR in education. So VR has been slower to take off in education, but that's mostly due to budget restrictions and critics. Real estate has already passed education in their use of VR, and I think education really needs to start to pick up to that. It has shown a steady growth economically as more schools are starting to buy in and more products are coming on the market. Don't worry, the students buy in immediately. They are hooked and they immediately want to learn more. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope that you will take this proposal of bringing VR and Nearpod into our 5th grade classrooms so that we might be able to move forward with some of our lessons and enhance the lessons for all of our students. Thank you and have a great day.